Top of the morning to you, lads, and if there are any lasses. You have stepped into the shop where I'm working. Normally I don't work Saturdays, but one of my guys is gone at a winter camp for youngins, and he'll be there until tomorrow, helping out these kids who so desperately need help in today's society, getting them in touch with a higher power, aka God, so they can find out what kind of kids they are and what kind of adults they're supposed to be. And so I got to pick up the slack. But I made a video the other day. I have not posted it yet. I don't actually know that I will, because I didn't really care for the video. It was one of those just rambling things that wasn't very exciting. Plus, I was just dog tired when I made the video, and I looked, uglier than normal. So, what happened the other evening at home with my missus is I told her, I said, I was just listening to Pipe Pastor's video about the book of Ecclesiastes. He was going through the 4th, 5th, and 6th chapters, and the whole thing about his series that he's doing for his Pipe Smokers of Ireland video residency was saying that if you don't understand the book of Ecclesiastes and then you try and read it, you're going to get screwed up in the head, and you're going to think there's basically no hope for mankind. So you have to read it in context and understand what's being said. And admittedly, even though I've been in this Bible world of mine for 30 years, the book of Ecclesiastes has never really hopped out to me as one of those must-read sections of the Bible. Kind of the same premise with Song of Solomon or Lamentations. Kind of those books they're there for a reason, and I haven't really discovered yet what that reason is for me to read those yet. So anyway, the beauty of it is he read it for me, and he was interpreting that to what he understood. And what he was sharing was the fact that if you work too much, then you can't have any fun. And if you work too much, you've got all this stuff, but you're so stinking tired, you can't enjoy it. And you have to have a life. We're not meant to just work, die. And that's kind of how I've been feeling lately, is it's all been work. And then I'm so tired by the time I get home, I just want to eat and go to bed. So I've been too tired and a little bit on the lazy side to actually make the effort to relax, which may sound strange that you actually have to make an effort to relax, because relaxing is all about not doing anything. Well, not really. If you watch his video, he talks about you actually have to work towards relaxing, and relaxing actually takes some effort. Doing nothing is lazy, but recreating or having recreation is actually very beneficial to not only the mental state of a person, but the physical state of a person. So that you're not, just some kind of recluse, but you actually have some social skills. You actually have the ability to wind down and to think and let things process and mull over ideas, and just get the creative juices flowing. But then also at the same time that you're actually performing all these tasks, you're actually able to detox the stress and put all that away, and then kind of get into that mode of pleasure, leisure time. So I was telling my wife about this, and I said, I haven't smoked my pipe in so long, and it's really become kind of a hassle to me to smoke it. Let's walk, shall we? And so the whole fact that I was watching that video was perfect for me because it was letting me know there's an answer to the problem, and I need to stop being lazy and actually make the effort to do it. So my wife says, well, I've been telling you that you need to come home, that you're working too much. To which I said, I know, but there's only 2 of us, and there's work for 3 or 4 of us. So somebody's got to pull up the slack. Or she said, well, what do you want to do? And I said, well, I would like to come home and eat dinner, put the boys to bed, and just have a pipe. Just relax. Just finally have that, you know what I'm talking about. You sit down in your most comfortable chair, in your space, with or without something to accompany your pipe, whether it's a book or a YouTube video or a hot drink or a cold drink or a brownie, something. Maybe your lady likes to spend time with you when you do that, and you're one of those people who doesn't mind your lady spending time with you while you relax. To each his own. So she goes, okay, you can do that. I will make sure that you get the opportunity to do that this evening. And true to her word, she did. Not only did she keep true to her word, she upped the ante, fellas. It was a bit nippy outside, and I was not in the mood to crank up the fire pit on the deck and have a fire because it was windy, it was cold, and there's about 8 inches of frozen snow caked onto the deck. So she said, you can sit in the leather chair next to the sliding glass door in the back that goes onto the deck. Open the door and have your pipe in the dining room next to the deck in a fancy leather chair. Oh, I was excited. And if any of you have never smoked a pipe in your own house, oh, what a treat it is to be able to sit in a comfy chair in the warmth of your own home and enjoy life's beautiful pleasures, much like a hobbit with a warm hearth and plenty of pipe tobacco. So I busted out my new Bjarne Copenhagen sandblasted bent Dublin pipe, filled it halfway with some Shenandoah bootlegged tobacco, which was quite tasty, I might add. Now, if Pipe Pastor watches this video, I asked him, what should I smoke? To which he replied, Black Gold. Well, the wife chose Shenandoah bootlegged. If it were up to me, I would have said Black Gold. But I wanted the experience to be as absolutely pleasant and unstressful as possible. So I let her pick, and that's what she picked. And so while I was smoking, I was thinking, oh man, all this smoke is going to get blown into the house. It didn't happen. Bless me. It did not happen. All the smoke, 99% of it, got sucked out the door. Great surprise there. She did have a little bit of a whiff of smoke, to which she said, it isn't bad, but she equates every kind of smoke to cigarette smoke, regardless if it's an aromatic, or an English, or a cigar, or anything along that line. It's a cigarette. I can't change her mind from that. I've tried, trust me. So eventually the smell started to build, and it began to have a sweetness to it because of the aromatic tobacco. And all was well that ended well, and the next morning we woke up, in the house did not smell of stale tobacco. So I think, lads, I may be smoking in the house again, with the wife's permission and approval. So, I wanted to share that with you. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll talk again soon.